Hey everyone, I am Coach Linda, and this is another day, another segment of 100 Days of Purpose. Today's topic is focus on what's important. Think about it. Many times we get so caught up in the small little details. We get caught up in distractions. We follow the bright, shiny objects, right? We keep chasing after the dollar. We keep chasing after the thing that we think is going to make things better and get us over the hump and take us out of our miserableness into this glamorous life, right? We want it now. We become the microwave generation where, ever since the microwave comes out, you very seldomly see people put stuff in the oven anymore. And so we understand that we can have things quickly and we run after them. And when we don't have it overnight, or we don't have it as quick as we should have it, we tend to want to throw in the towel and give up and say that this isn't working. But I want you to focus on what's important. What's important is legacy. What's important is that you are doing what you were meant to do while you were here on this earth, while you were amongst the people that you are among. And you got to remember that there are certain people that are in your life not because they're there to take from you, but because you're there to give to them. And sometimes we get very hurt because we give and we give and we give and we feel like people are taking from us. But we have to understand they may just be a cup. They may just be something that to receive and not to give back to us. Our giving comes from another source, another resource. And so we've got to understand that, and we have to focus on what is important, because we have a mission, we have a purpose, we have an agenda that we must accomplish in the short amount of time that we have to accomplish it. We don't have a million years to get it right. We only have the lifespan, and most of us live to what, 75, 80, maybe if we're lucky 90 and 100. And so just think about it. 100 years in the scheme of the length of the earth, right? As many years that the earth has been here. If you are someone who believes in all the different sciences that are out there, either the earth has been around for 10,000 years or it's been around for millions of years, right? Even billions of years. And so you think about your span of life, your 70 to 100 years. That's a drop in a bucket, right? That's not going to fill up anything. And so we are focused in on the things that hinder us and block us and the obstacles that we're faced with. Sometimes we're just lazy and don't want to do it. Sometimes we talk ourselves out of it because we don't know what tomorrow holds, or we don't know if this is going to really work out, and we feel uncomfortable about it because it's stretching us, it's pulling at us. And so we don't focus on the most important thing, which is we only have a little time to affect change in the lives of those around us, in our own life. But we are supposed to live this life to the very best that we can. And we got to recognize that there are some things we don't know. There are some places we will never go. There are some people we will never meet. We live in a world of almost 8 billion people, 7 billion and some odd people, right? You're not going to meet everyone in the world. And everyone in the world doesn't need what you have. I say it this way: I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody can coach with me. One, not everybody can deal with my straightforward, in your face mannerism, right? Not everybody can deal with my sharpness, because sometimes Linda can be very sharp. And especially if I've told you time and time and time again, I personally have a low tolerance for ignorance. And so if I feel that you are being ignorant about your situation, I can get very snappy, right? I can say some stuff that might hurt your feelings. It's coming from a place of love, but it's like, come on, this is what you said you want. Let's go for it. Stop making excuses. Stop doing the backward stuff. Stop doing the stuff that's holding you back. Stop allowing other people to distract you. Focus on what's important. And if you don't know what's important, that's why you need a coach. That's why you need somebody that's going to hold you accountable and keep you on the straight and narrow pathway. Keep you moving forward, not backwards, not keep sliding backwards. Because sometimes you are going uphill. And if you don't know how to walk uphill, you will slide down. You will roll back down. But that shouldn't be every situation in your life. That shouldn't be every circumstance in your life. There should be very few things that gut punch you and make you lose your path or make you lose your way. Not everything that comes in your life should be like, oh man, I don't know what to do about this. That should not be so. You are an intelligent being. You have value. You have worth. You have purpose on the inside of you. You have a solution on the inside of you. So let's focus on what's important. Let's stop chasing the bright, shiny objects. Let's stop looking for the get rich schemes. Let's stop looking for the success overnight, because it's not going to be overnight, even when it seems overnight, right? You one day you didn't hear about them and now they're all the rage. Even when it seems like overnight, they have taken steps over years, over months, sometimes decades before they got that break. It's called consistency. And so you got to be consistent, and you can only be consistent if you're focusing on what's important. Keeping your eye on the prize. Keeping your eye on the prize. Not looking to the left, not looking to the right, not letting the bright, shiny objects turn you and toss you, not even allowing your own passions to cause you to want to go out and do something and call that your purpose when it's just your passion. And then when your passion burns out and the gas runs out of that passion, now you're lost and don't know who you are because you thought that was your purpose. That's why it's so important that I keep saying passion is not purpose. Passion is not purpose. Why do you exist? Why were you created? That's what purpose is. Look at what's in your life. Look at what's happening around you. Look at the people coming to you. Look at the knowledge and the natural talents and abilities that you have. Because many of you are thinking that your passion is your purpose, or you're thinking that because I'm a Christian, this is my only purpose, is to go out and witness. And for a Christian to bring people into the kingdom, that is a purpose. It's a purpose, not your purpose. That's not why you were created. Yes, God knew that you were going to get saved, and he knew that you were going to be a minister of the gospel. And what I mean by minister of the gospel is when you say yes to the Lord, we all become ministers, right? God knew that, but he put you on earth because not everyone becomes a Christian. So if we look at it that way and we say, well, I only exist to be in church, you're fooling yourself. Jesus wasn't even in church all the time. So let's stop being foolish with our time. You only have a short amount of time to live out your purpose. And part of it, as a Christian, part of it is going to be to go out into the highways and the byways and compel them to come as a Christian. But when you are not a Christian, what is your purpose? And what is the totality of your purpose as a Christian? I need you to recognize and I need you to come to grips. I need you to have a come to Jesus moment right now. I need you to have an aha moment right now. I need you to have things that make you go, right now. Because I need you to recognize that some of you are focused on the wrong things, and that's why you can't accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish. And that's why you feel miserable. That's why you're depressed. That's why you keep going in and out and feeling lazy and unmotivated, because you're doing the wrong things and you're trying to force yourself to do it because you think that's your passion. You think that's your purpose, and it's really your passion, but your passion for that thing has run out. It's run out. It's finished its course. It's finished its course. It's over and done with. And you keep flagging, and the vultures are coming around, right? To eat the flesh of that dead dream. And you keep fanning them away, saying, get away from here. It's still alive. It's going to raise up. It's not going to raise up, boo. It's not going to raise up, baby boy, baby girl, because it's dead. Your passions have gone. Stop focusing on the wrong things. Stop focusing on the wrong things. It's time for you to get your head screwed on right and get with someone that's going to hold you accountable to do the things that you were created and designed to do. The reason why you were put on this earth. Because the last thing you want is for your life to amount to a hill of beans. You don't want your legacy to be, well, she lived on earth. She was here. If the only thing you have is in high school in that locker where you wrote Linda was here, if that's the only thing you have, that's a sad state of affairs. I want it to be said that Linda was here and she affected her generation and the generations to come. There are people walking in this world that are better because they knew of Linda. They knew Linda. They came in contact with her books. They came in contact with her coaching. They came in contact with her ministry. They came in contact with all of the things that she was attached to. And those things spoke to her, spoke to them, and resonated with them. And they made decisions based on the information that she was giving out. That's what's important. Because after I'm gone, I want people to say I'm better because I knew her. I knew of her. I read her books. I listened to her coaching. I heard a sermon. And I am not disillusioned to think that I'm all that in a bucket of chicken or a bag of chips. But what I am is in agreement with my maker and my creator that says, I made you thus. I put these things on the inside of you so you could share them with other people. And as much as it pains me, and as much as I wish I could just sit in the background and do nothing and just go do my 9 to 5 and live my life and die, I gotta be about my purpose. I gotta do what I was created to do. Just like that plate is always going to be that plate. It's always going to be something that I put my food on to eat off of. I may use it for other things. It may come in handy in many other ways, but it's still a plate. You need to understand who you are and the value that you possess and the solutions that you hold on the inside of you. Because I'm going to say it again, focus on what's important, because somebody asked a question. Somebody said a prayer. Somebody whispered a help, and you were brought forth. You have the solution to their question, to their prayer, to their whisper of help. And shame on you letting yourself be distracted because there's somebody that's in need of you and you are not there. Oh, but I'm loyal. You're not loyal if you're not helping the ones that you are supposed to be helping. If you're running after the fame and the fortune, if you're running after the in crowd, if you're running after this one and that one, and they keep rejecting you, for every one that's rejecting you, there's 10 that's saying, can you please come over here? Can you please bring what you have over here? Can you please just look our way? Because we need you. We want you. Focus on what's important. Get your eyes off of the things that are tearing you apart. Get your eyes off of the things that's destroying you. Get your eyes off of the things that's messing with your mental stability. Get your eyes off of the things that's disturbing you emotionally. Get your eyes off of the things that are disturbing you spiritually and put them on what's important. Which means now you got to sit with yourself and you got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. Because there are lives depending on you. Your own life is dependent on you to get it right. I am Coach Linda. This is 100 Days of Purpose. The company that I am the CEO and head coach of is Destined to Be You, LLC. And our tagline is, only those that can see the invisible can achieve the impossible. So dare to be you. And I added, and the world will adjust. Because at the end of the day, there's a space that only you can fit in. And that's the only space you need to be trying to fit into. That's it, and that's all. We will be back tomorrow with another tidbit for your life. Listen, live your life to the fullest and be exactly who you were put on this earth to be, who you were created and designed to be.